Hey, TraderGuff here. As an intraday options trader, I do a written review of my trade of the day every day. So here it is, my trade of the day. NVDA, as per usual. NVDA, I had the suspect that it was going to be our trade of the day just off of overall hedging against the earnings that were coming out in the tech sector. Google reports earnings after the close today. Google is a cloud service information technology company, and NVIDIA is in large majority due to the inflated price of the stock. A large majority of what's factored in is its market share over cloud services and information technology. If Google happens to report good earnings or bad earnings today, I think we will likely see a very similar reaction happen with NVIDIA based on the same thesis. So that's sort of the big picture as to my thesis behind today's trading. And we had a sort of relief bounce yesterday that was contrary to a lot of the selling pressure that we've had the last couple days. On today, I was really expecting a continuation of the downside movement. The bounce yesterday was basically just a relief bounce. The break, if we're looking at NVIDIA, what we really want to look at is the QQQs here on the far right side of the screen. We had a level at this 325.80 that was very crucial. If we broke this 325.80 level, I was almost positive that we were going to continue to the PM and lower days of yesterday. Now that's the big picture. Let's go ahead and do the top down on NVIDIA. This is the 15-minute on NVIDIA's chart. We've been seeing some great price action that we can trade off of. These consolidations in low volume stands to reason that if you break that consolidation of low volume, that you'll see conviction of high volume in a direction. So on the open, I was looking at this 195.50 area, and a break of the 194 level right here would be another area that I was looking at to increase my conviction for this trade. The low of day yesterday was sort of my price target that I was looking at, the 190 level. And if we look at the daily for NVIDIA, we've got a level way over here that sort of indicates, see this wick here, these touches here, this little chop here. The 187.60 level was a level I was really staring pretty intently at. With that in mind, let's go ahead and jump into the play-by-play as to how we traded NVIDIA. Now, NVIDIA is a stock that really likes to play out my edge, and my edge is the sloping and converging VWAP and 21-day indicators with a lower high and close across the VWAP with accelerating volume. And that's what we got. At 9:36, I entered short one when the candle wicked back up. God, like what an amazing way to enter on the wick back up base, because I didn't want to enter down here just because it already felt like I had missed so much of the move. It gave me an opportunity to re-enter at this 194 level, and man, what a great entry. I went short 2 at 941. The 194 level was a very crucial level I was watching for further conviction to add in. I wrote down on my review. So whenever we broke literally this wick here, this candle here is what I was looking at. I was like, yo, we break that, we're going to the floor. It's actually this one right here. On this next candle, we came down, and as we tried to pop below it, I entered short 2. We ended up wicking back up and closing above my position, but my conviction was still there. We had closed below the VWAP. VWAP was sloping like crazy. We had begun to converge these indicators, and just all the boxes were checking for the move. The tape began to slow as we moved towards this 192, basically the low of days from yesterday and all this chop from the open yesterday. And I was just watching the overall market for any sort of lift, bounce, relief to get out, and I got flat here. I was staring at a good little chop. That was a $2.65 move. And you know, it yielded me a nice little chop, so I went ahead and got out and sat out on market volatility today's price action was really indifferent. Not trying to hold on to moves for longer than I expect them to play out. Upon breaking, it continued further. QQQ continued to break down further in the morning with some really strong price action and accelerating volume as we moved away from the VWAP led me to believe that a break of this 191 level would lead us to the 187 level. So on the break of 191, I went ahead and entered. We got wicked back up, and my stop was the 192. And so I didn't get out here. This was actually fine. I was thinking about reloading here even, but I had already, contracts are hell expensive on Tuesday, so I wasn't trying to go too balls deep in case there was a possible bounce off this 191 level with that hammer candle. We ended up opening sort of on a gap down, and we broke below. As we broke below, I was gonna re-add in, but it seemed like a little too much to go in on this contract here with the possibility of a relief bounce because the overall market began to slow down in its move towards the downside. As I saw the volume pick up and we moved towards this 189.50 level, I went flat. I was staring at a nice little profit, and I'll be honest, the market did not look very strong. We had hit levels on QQQ, we had hit this PM level, and we were just kind of bouncing around there for a little bit, and I told myself, this is where we get out. I wasn't worried about this extra $1.60 move, because I had already caught about $1 move. That's a nice little chop for me, and I got out flat and I called it a day. Overall, we caught $2.65 for the first move, and we caught about $1 for the second move. Overall, we caught about $3.65 worth of move out of the $7 that it moved today from this level to here. It's about $7.50. We caught about 365 of that, so that's really nice. That's great ability to capture that move, and we made out like a bandit today. Just an awesome execution of playing out our edge. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. This is my trade of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.